everyone. Today I want to talk to you about something so important and it's common to us all, and it's how we can defeat fear. You can defeat fear in your life. You know, the book of Second Timothy chapter 1 verse 7 tells us that God does not give a spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. That is a very popular, very quoted scripture, and it clearly tells us that we can overcome fear. When I started getting the inspiration for this video, I wanted to title it How We Can Live Fearlessly, but I rethought that because I don't want anyone to misunderstand and think that I'm saying that you can go through life and never experience fear. As long as we're on the earth, fear is going to be a factor. Because let's face it, some things can be scary. And also, we have an enemy that he loves to get us into fear or try to get us to fear and doubt what we're supposed to be doing and accomplishing. So, today I want to focus in on the fear factor part and how you can overcome that and defeat that. And then next week, we're going to do a sister video that's going to just kind of sandwich with this one. And that one's going to be about living an authentic life. So, please tune in next week and you'll get kind of the second half to this. But today, you can defeat fear. How do you do that? Do it afraid. See, there's no real big secret to this. You just have to do it afraid sometimes, okay? So, whatever the task is, whatever it is you're facing, you just have to tackle it. And the best way to kind of explain this is picture a brick wall, okay? And so you need to do something or you're facing something, and when you face it head on, it's like the first time you do that, you knock 10 bricks off the wall, okay? Because you've broke through the barrier. And then the next time you knock off a few more bricks. And then the third time, a few more. And then eventually that thing, whatever it is, you can fill in the blank, it can be anything. Eventually, it will be as natural as breathing to you. The fear will no longer be there. So do it afraid, okay? So when you're facing something, pray. Always ask God to help you. He loves to swoop in and help us in these times. He's your father. He loves you. He will help you. So pray, quote some scriptures over yourself, and then go forward bold as a lion and just face the fear. All right, but I want to talk a little bit about Psalm 139. Okay, if you will go and read that and really meditate on what it's saying, that is going to go a long way in helping you to overcome the fear that might be trying to stop you. Why? This scripture is so powerful because it tells us several things. Okay, it tells us that before we were in our mother's womb, God already knew us. He already saw us before we were even formed. So that's number one. We are God's idea, and He knew us way before. Next, it says that there's nowhere we can go that He's not with us. Okay? So it says, even if you ascend into the heavens or you descend and make your bed in hell, which we do that sometimes, don't we? We get ourselves into some trouble. But nowhere, no situation is He not ever present there with us to help us. Okay? So there's a lot of peace in that. And then also it tells us, and this is so powerful, and this is what our sister video next week is going to mostly be about living an authentic life. But in Psalm 139, it tells us that there is a book. There's actually a book written about each and every one of us. God placed us here on purpose, for purpose. He wanted to be represented in a particular way, so He put you here, okay? And He wrote a book, which we would call destiny or the plan for your life or whatever you want to say. So I want to explain it like this. This is kind of how I see it. This is a book that I'm reading. I'm just going to open it here. So it's like this. God wrote a book about you. You have a destiny. He has a plan for your life that He wants you to accomplish. That's where your heart fulfillment will come from. Okay? Over here, this is blank. Okay, this is us. This is our life being lived out here on the earth. We have the pen over here. And the goal is to get your side as close to what he wrote about you, what he wants you to do, as possible. That's the goal. Well, so back to the living without fear and defeating fear. Psalm 139. You were thought of before you were ever even here in your mother's womb. You were planned by God. That should make you not have fear. You're here for a reason. 2, there's nowhere you can go, there's nothing you can face that he's not there with you, helping you. Okay? That should take care of a lot of fear right there. And number 3, there's a book written about you, about your life, that he desires. He wants you to fulfill it. He wants you to live a very exciting, authentic, beautiful life down here, getting done what he put you here to do. That should excite you, and that should make you have a lot less fear. So I just want to bless you with that, and I hope it encourages you. Please watch next week, and we're going to really delve into living authentically and what that means. So I love you all. I thank you for watching, and I bless you with this. Go read Psalm 139. Go read 2 Timothy chapter 1 about not having a spirit of fear. And we'll see you next week when we talk about living authentically. Thank you.